Welcome to the Starry-Eyed Podcast. My name is Brendan.
And I'm Jen. On this show, we talk about all things Williams syndrome. We're excited to share our community with you. Thanks for being here.
Hi, everybody. How you guys doing?
Great. How are you?
Hey, good.
I feel like I just saw you yesterday.
I feel like it's just been a day. It's been a week for everybody else. So
right.
The base is supposed to come today. So
the base is coming. Woo!
The base is coming.
Yes.
So
the scratched base.
Allegedly, supposedly.
We're recording these out of order. So the story of the base will be in next week's podcast. But
yes.
The base itself is arriving today.
And I will have said base with me the next time we film. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Awesome. We had Nicole Courtney on today.
Yep.
You know, anytime someone writes us, this hasn't happened very much, but she writes and she's like, and one of the questions of the questionnaire, which you can go to the questionnaire on either the Starry-Eyed Podcast Facebook page, or you can go to williams-syndrome.org/podcast and then click on the link to fill out the interview request form. But one of the questions on there is like, hey, is there anything in particular you'd like to talk about? And for her, it just said sex and Williams syndrome. And I was like, dang. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's bring it on. So I loved how, it's not so, and this isn't like a salacious tease. It's just, I love the way you all talked about it. I think it was really honest and lovely. And, there is the whole thing about, parents that
being
sort of,
there, which you didn't even think about. Your parents, like your plus ones, and they're in your way, cramping your style.
Yep. There's the whole thing of parents of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities in general often will have a hard time thinking of their child or their person with or sibling as a sexual being.
Yes.
Right.
So I love when people are open talking about it. That's why shows like Love on the Spectrum are so great, because it shows that side of people with disabilities. It's it's why that Patrice documentary was so good. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, even like our first convention that we went to in Columbus, I remember my husband going down and like having a drink at the bar, and then he came back and he was like, oh my God, there are people with Williams syndrome having drinks at the bar. And it was like, blowing his mind, and like, that's been part of our journey as parents, like going through that, right? Like, cause again, it's just it's weird. I don't even know where it came from, but we do all have these, like, for the most part, I'm going to say we, generally speaking, but like, I think there is this like internal bias that somehow society has developed. Like, people with disabilities aren't drinking and they're not smoking and they're
preconceived notions. And all that kind of,
Well, it's part of the, it's systemic. It's part of the history of disabilities, especially in this country. We have internalized infantilism when it comes to people especially with developmental or intellectual disabilities. I could talk for a long time on this subject. It is a subject that I feel very strongly about. And if you ever get to take a partners in policymaking class in your area, you'll get to learn all about the history of developmental disabilities in this country and frankly all over the world. And just some of the mindsets that we've are still trying to overcome.
Right. No, it's absolutely true. I mean, and then fast forward, right, to then like Arizona, we're downstairs like drinking with our Williams friends, right? Williams syndrome friends. And it's because we've had the exposure, we've had the, privilege of being exposed to people with disabilities. And so like now none of that like feels weird. But yeah, you're right. Like for some people, it's still is strange.
I mean, so the Orlando trip a couple years ago, that would have been what, almost 3 years ago, I think at this point. that was the first time I experienced, two people with Williams syndrome just going to town on each other, just making out right
Oh,
at the
yeah.
hotel lobby. And, and it was that at first that whole like, oh, okay, yeah, of course, yeah. But then I had to be like, hey guys,
Guys.
you're fine. However, maybe don't do it here in the lobby
Right here.
around everybody else.
Yeah.
Because there's people just trying to enjoy their coffee.
Yes.
Yep.
So maybe you find a corner or find somewhere. Just
Yes.
enjoy yourselves, be safe, make good choices.
Right.
But not everyone you don't need an audience for
Right.
that. I'm not kink shaming, but in this case I think they just were like got swept up.
But again, I mean, part of it is like, like they're probably in spaces where that's not allowed, or they don't have opportunities, or whatever it might be, right? And that's like then you come to convention and, like game on.
Game on. Get freaky for a weeky.
I think that's good though that you're like trying to give like appropriate coaching, right? Like, I mean, that's
Well, yeah. I mean, obviously, it's not. You have to be careful because it's not. It's not my place. I'm not their guardian. I'm not their relative or whatever. But for me, it's just trying to make sure people are safe, make sure that it's consensual, especially if it's a WSA event.
Yeah. So we're giving all the tips for convention. Don't be scared. But this adult hangout sounds really fun.
Apparently, the way the hotels are situated, there's just not a lobby big enough to handle, people hanging out until,
handle all we have going on.
Well, yeah, I mean, and this way also people will get to hang out in this spot. They can be nice and loud for, for the entire time, and then we'll shut it down at about 11 or something like that, or maybe 12 or something. I don't know what exactly what we can do, but we'll shut it down at some point and say, all right, get your sleep so that you can come back and do this all again. But then you also don't have to worry about people can have the guitars out. People can have the drums out and banging on things and singing at the top of their lungs. Great. Enjoy. Have fun. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, I hope everybody enjoys listening to our conversation with Nicole. And Nicole, thanks for being on the show.
Thank you, Nicole.
Really fun.
Yep. Let's go.
Hi, I'm Morgan Jane Starkman. I am the daughter of Greg and Joanne Starkman from Innersense Organic Beauty, and I'm so happy to tell you something really special. The Hair Renew Scalp Hair Bath and the Hair Renew Soothing Conditioner from Innersense Organic Beauty. These clean, safe products help take care of your scalp and hair. They make your scalp feel calm and renewed. I love how they make me feel cared for, and I think you'll love these products too. Let's take care of our scalp and hair together. Try them today and save 15% on your first purchase with my code Morgan15 at InnersenseBeauty.com.
Hello, Nicole. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So for those who might not know who you are or don't know who you are, why don't you take a few seconds to introduce yourself and tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
I'm Nicole Courtney. I'm 31 and I live in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay, cool.
Pennsylvania. So Nicole, you're 31. What is your daily life like as an adult with Williams?
Taking care of my precious baby girl, Penny, my dog.
Your dog, Penny, is she by you right now?
No, I'm at my grandparents' today. Today's Grandma and Grandpa Day. She's with my mom.
She's with your mom. What kind of dog is Penny?
She's a mini Labradoodle.
Oh, that's so fun.
She's my baby. I love her.
So you take care of her. What does that entail? Do you have to
I take her walks. I feed her. I cuddle with her.
That's amazing. Did you grow up in Pennsylvania?
Yeah. I lived here my whole life. Yeah.
What part of Pennsylvania?
Right outside of Harrisburg. It's called Camp Hill.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I used to work for Hershey Chocolate. So
that's like half an hour from me.
that's very close to you.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful area.
I love it.
Yeah, you do. And you have lived there your whole life?
Mm-hmm.
How was that growing up, like in the same area?
Good, because I know everyone.
You know everybody.
I know all my neighbors, and it's fun.
Do you know how old you are when you were diagnosed with Williams syndrome?
1.
You were 1. Okay.
Mhm.
So you've known that you've had Williams syndrome your whole life. How did that affect you? Like just going through all the different stages, like in
Middle school was
school,
horrible.
middle school, middle
That
school
was
is
bad.
horrible.
That was bad.
It was
Yeah.
bad. Why?
I was bullied by some girl, and it was not nice.
Oh yeah. Okay. So then how about
And then I knew something was wrong.
yeah.
Like,
You
I
like,
didn't really
like
know when I was young.
okay, you didn't know, so you knew something was wrong, like with you,
Yeah.
as like you were thinking, okay, so how did that like manifest itself?
I talked to my parents about it, and I said, I have something. I know I do. Like, I wouldn't just get bullied for no reason.
Oh, how was like what was the bullying about? Do you
Like, you're short, you're white, you're blah, 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 blah. It was just really bad.
are you sure? I have a teeny Williams syndrome person too.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah, how tall are you?
5'1".
5'1"? Okay, that's
I'm
good.
tiny.
You're tiny. Yes, you are tiny, but I always say that my she's 15, like it's
Mhm.
okay to be a tiny girl.
It is okay.
That's really,
Yep.
especially
Perfectly
now
fine.
as you're older, like that's an advantage, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that. So high school was better.
Yeah. High school was way better.
Okay. And then what did you do after high school when you graduated?
I stopped for 5 years and I worked.
You worked? Okay. Where'd you
Yeah.
work?
Panera,
Panera?
and Giant.
Food, that's a grocery store for people
Yeah.
who don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you still work?
I don't now. My
Okay.
job.
And is that hard? Like not having a
It's
job?
hard. Yeah. I want money. Yeah. It's hard.
You want money.
Oh, yeah.
How do you fill up your free time?
Hang out with friends and Penny.
And Penny? Yeah.
Mhm.
What's your community like in Pennsylvania?
They're nice. Everyone knows me. They're nice people.
Everyone knows you. So like what
Mhm.
kind of things do you do with your friends?
Well, my grandma and I hang out the most, and we go to Wegmans every Tuesday.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fun. Wegmans. And
That's like a heck of a grocery store.
it's like a heck of a grocery store. Yeah, you could spend hours there.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, that's fun. And your grandma, she lived close to you?
Yeah.
That's nice that you're able to spend time with her.
Yeah, it's hard because she's 89.
89. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's important for her that you're
Oh,
around
yeah.
to be a good companion. And how close does she live, did you say?
Like 9 minutes away
Yeah. So do you spend, like, you're there with her right now?
all day. I've been here all day. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That's cool. Do you help her with stuff around the house?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stuff do you guys do together?
Bake. I help her vacuum and dust.
Right. That's fun. I think that my daughter has a really close connection with her grandparents, and I think that that's really fun to see.
It is really fun.
We were talking yesterday with somebody that we had on a podcast interview, just how
Mhm.
like people with Williams syndrome are really wired for connection.
Mm-hmm.
How you guys like do a really good job of like authentically connecting with people. And
Mm-hmm.
I think that's so needed in many areas, but especially like in our senior citizen community.
Oh, yeah.
Feel like a lot of loneliness and a lot of
Yeah.
stress around aging. And so I bet your grandparents appreciate that you're there.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Good. Well, so now how did you get involved with the Williams Syndrome Association?
I went to camp in Michigan a long time ago, and that's really where it started.
Whispering Trails.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yes, we're big camp fans here. So how old were you when you first went to camp?
Like 12.
12. And
Yeah.
did you transition then into like adult camp now? Do you go to Camp Blue Skies?
I've been to Camp Blue Skies once, and I met Joel for the first
And you
time
met Joel.
there.
That's how you guys met.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fun. And how about conventions?
Yeah, I go to all of them.
You go to all of the conventions.
Except for Arizona. That was too far away. I'm like,
I was
I'm
gonna
not.
say we were like, yeah, we don't know each other, but
Mhm.
you didn't go to Arizona was too far or too hot?
Both.
Too Yes, a lot of people thought it was too hot. I thought it was okay, didn't you, Brendan?
Yeah, I mean, it was fine, Only got out a couple times to walk in the 120-degree heat, so it
Ew,
wasn't.
ew, ew, no.
Yeah, it was all right, but thankfully the misters outside of the hotel helped cool everything down, and yeah, it was
Hmm.
fine. Didn't really bother me that much, and I stayed hydrated. I brought a lot of water when I walked, and
That's
which
good.
is
That's
important
good.
in that
Oh
kind of
yeah.
dry heat.
Oh
You
yeah.
got to stay hydrated,
Oh
otherwise.
yeah.
Right,
But
right. Well,
yeah,
Buffalo's going to be close for you then, right? Like it's not too far.
Like 7 hours. Yeah, we're driving.
You're driving. Okay. Who
Hmm.
are you going to come
yeah.
with?
Mom and dad,
Your mom and dad. Do you have brothers or sisters?
one brother.
One brother. And
Yeah.
does he live close to you
He
too?
lives in Philly.
Philly.
Oh,
Okay,
Hmm.
that's great. Are you looking forward to anything specifically at convention?
No
No.
drama. Save that drama for your mama. Like, don't bring it to the convention.
You and
well,
Brendan are of like minds because he's the same. He doesn't want any drama at convention,
I
right?
don't want any part of that. Like, that's not why I'm there.
well, it's I'm on the board, with the
Yeah,
podcast. I have
yeah,
a
yeah,
certain
yeah.
level of, being out in the community and being
Yeah.
a role model, and it's just I don't know. I just the less stress, the less drama, the less this and that, the better.
Yeah, I agree. A
Personally, for
million
me,
percent.
So I try and avoid it like the plague if I can.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. But
Well, what's like fun about convention for you? Like now, isn't it
Meeting new people
meeting
that
new
I've never
people?
met before.
So you're
yeah,
looking forward to that. Okay.
See,
connecting. Yeah.
yeah, seeing my best friends, like seeing a lot of my friends, that's really fun.
Oh, good. Do you want
Yeah.
to shout out any of your friends on here?
Philip Jesse, I don't know if you know him, but he is so funny.
Yeah,
Brendan, I'm sure you know him.
Yeah, I know Philip.
you like him.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart.
Good, good.
Do you know Kyle Fitzgerald? He's from Canada.
I love Kyle. Kyle is amazing.
I love
Such a
Kyle.
goofy dude.
He is the funniest guy I've ever met.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be really fun to hang out with all your friends and see them, especially when you might only see them like every
2 years, which
every two
sucks. I
years.
don't
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, yeah. How do you stay connected outside of that
Video chat.
video
We
chat?
video chat all the time.
Yeah. Do you do the adventure seeker calls?
No,
No.
I
You
like
just,
one-on-one. I don't like all the blah, blah, blah in the background.
oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We have like a group call
Yeah,
that can be overwhelming for sure. So
very.
you connect best. Do you like to text or do you like to call people?
Tech, both. I'm
Okay.
open to either or.
Yeah, Brendan, do you like to text or do you like to talk on the phone better?
I like talking on the phone better because texting doesn't emote.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
sometimes you're not getting your point across in the right way.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
doesn't come across in the right way sometimes. So it just, things can get lost in translation. So personally, I like talking on the phone just because I can express how I feel better and then people can understand and not, misconstrue or take
Mm-hmm.
things out
Mm-hmm.
of context or blow it out of proportion or make something that it isn't. I like,
Right.
Yeah. Right.
that kind of thing.
Yeah. One thing I've also noticed about individuals with Williams syndrome, and I was wondering if you guys are like this, but it seems like a lot of the people that I talk to like to do like a FaceTime call.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's like the most preferred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's for the same reasons, right, Brendan? Like because you like
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if someone, takes things out of whatever, I'd rather just be an adult and like talk about it, video chat so I
Mhm.
can say like, hey, I didn't mean this. This is what I was actually trying to say, and this is what's
Yeah.
trying to go on. So don't, let's not make a mountain out of a molehill,
I tell my mom that every day when she's yelling about something.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mom, don't have a cow about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. When your parents come to convention, like how is that experience like coming like because you wanna be like an adult and like do
Mm-hmm.
stuff, but then
Mm-hmm.
you also have your parents there. Like, does that ever get challenging? Like just
No, because my
being
dad loves to
parents?
my dad volunteers, so he likes to meet new people like
Oh,
me.
good. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's not bad. And Brendan,
Mm-mm.
how's it like for you when you bring mom and dad?
It's fun. It's fun for them. They have a good time. They learn a lot. We get to hang out
Yeah.
with our friends and our friends' families, and
Yeah.
I get to
It's
have
just like,
my time. They get to have their time, and it works.
yeah, maybe they're more annoyed with you than you are with them.
Yeah.
Vice versa. You never know.
Right, right. You never know, depending on the hour.
I
Yeah.
felt
Yeah.
my dad was in Chicago with us and he had
Okay.
to deal with a lot of seizures.
Oh,
Really?
And that
yeah.
was really hard for him.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know about like what were the seizures about?
I have no idea.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
in a different group than he was in.
Yeah, you're in a
Mhm.
different group.
Hmm.
Gosh, Chicago feels like so long
Oh
ago.
my God, it does. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And then we were all like sick after.
I had COVID so bad. I wanted to
Did you get it
die.
after?
I did. No, I got it there, like the last day.
Yeah. I
I
think
had to
Brittany, you
go
got it there?
home. I
That's
had to go home. I had 101.6-degree fever, and I didn't even
Oh
know it.
no. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Plus, we drove there, so we had to drive all the way. We had to drive 6 hours to Toledo, and then like
oh my
another
God.
11 and a half hours all the way back to Connecticut. So I could immediately start on Paxlovid. The
Oh my
worst.
God. That is not good.
No, because I was hanging out with a friend, and they tested positive and texted me, and I was like, "Oh, great, we were hanging out, so maybe I should get tested too."
Right.
And I
Yeah. Did your
had the
families get sick
fever.
too?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And we all had rebound COVID too, so we had COVID twice in 2 weeks.
Oh my
Um,
God. That's insane.
yeah, we had
I've
COVID for
never
a
heard
week,
that.
was fine, and then
Uh,
tested positive again. We tested, were fine for 4 days, and then tested positive
oh my
again.
gosh.
It was a whole crazy situation, but yeah, I tested, and within 5 minutes of getting tested, it was positive. I was like, great, have to pack up everything and just go. So we
Yeah.
did, you know.
The damper on hanging out.
My
Yeah.
dad never got COVID, but me and my mom did.
You and your mom
Yeah.
did.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's well, thankfully, hopefully, maybe we're past the days of it. We didn't have too many people in Arizona.
No,
I'm
I was
praying
one
for
of them.
I'm praying for some miracle that I don't get it again next year.
Mm-hmm,
Like there's got to be some miracle or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just take all your supplements and get super ready.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the converse, like just try to get COVID before so you don't get it.
I don't want
That's
it right now because my
that's not
grandpa,
really good. Yeah.
my
Oh,
other grandpa has it. So I'm like,
oh
stay
no.
away from me.
Oh no. Your
Yeah.
other like the grandpa that's not there.
Yeah.
Gosh, yep. And that's really hard when you're elderly to have to deal with that. Scary.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, one of the things that Joel mentioned that when you were interested in being on the podcast,
Mhm.
which I always think is a fun discussion, maybe, is like dating and
Yeah.
romantic
Yeah.
interests. And it sounds like convention is a place where you like to explore that. Tell us more.
Well, I'm not interested in I don't know how to put it in a polite way because it's
No
not really,
drama. You told us
yeah.
no. Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not interested in an intimate relationship. I want more like getting to know a person, like
Okay.
getting to see them rather
Yeah.
than just going into that right away.
Right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we were also talking on a different podcast episode about how sometimes convention is interesting because for adults, like you are there with a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
similar to you, and so like naturally just romantic relationships or interest can be a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
People were surprised. They were surprised that that comes up, and we were like, "Oh no, it's a whole thing."
It is
Oh,
a whole thing.
it's a
Oh
whole
yeah.
thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that is, have you been at a convention where you've like met somebody that you have been interested in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago. Mm-hmm.
Okay, in Chicago. And how long did your love last?
It did not last at all.
I think it's typical.
It was like 2 or 3 dates, and that was the end of it. And I was
Yeah.
very upset.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's really,
He
really,
lives 2 hours away from me, so it's really hard.
It is hard. Yeah. And that's the hard part about those like long distance relationships is sometimes they're just kind of fun in the moment, but hard
Yeah.
to stay long term.
And we did kiss,
Yeah.
and that was the roughest part about not being together anymore. That really hurt. Like,
Yeah.
I wish it wouldn't have happened.
Oh, yeah. You know, I'm always curious. I don't know if either of you could answer this or want to answer it, but like, because people with Williams syndrome do seem so like wired for connection, it just makes me feel like if you do have those intimate moments, they are like way more like if a normal person feels it like 100 times, you guys feel it like times a million.
I felt it right
It's
away, and it was
like,
awful.
yeah,
I
yeah.
felt it like bam, like that.
It takes time for me, you know, because I want to get to know the person first
Yeah, I agree.
before anything happens.
But
And
he
if we
kissed me
vibe,
first, and I was not happy. I was like, well, really?
yeah, if we vibe, then, you know, whatever happens, happen.
Maybe? Yeah.
You know, I'm fine with whatever happens, you know,
Yeah.
and, you know, I don't necessarily think trying to get in a relationship at a convention like this is like the best idea
I
because
agree.
you don't know the person outside of the convention and you don't get to like spend time with them to get to know them
Yeah, I
like
agree.
in a real sense,
Yeah.
you know, so it can be the lines can be blurred a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I'd
You,
rather get to date someone outside of the convention
yes.
world where I see them for who they are.
Yeah. And I don't think like
Brendan, you've not had a convention romance. What do we say? Convention mance? You haven't had a convention mance?
That's cute.
I don't know.
Not yet, but maybe.
I have, but
Oh, okay.
but you know, you know, for whatever reason, it's fine. We're still friends. We still talk, you know. It's all good.
See, I
You know,
thought it was
it's
like
hard.
you just go and you have it the convention mance there, and then 2 years later you come back to it. Like you just pick up what
Yeah, it's funny how things like that work. Like, I don't know. It's fun, but you know, the long distance part of it, it's just it's
It's
tough
really hard. Yeah.
because I don't know, long distance like never honestly works out for me. And,
no.
It doesn't work out for me either.
and I'd rather honestly find someone outside of the Williams syndrome community, you know, because like
Mm-hmm.
You
it's just
would.
easier sometimes
Okay.
because they're more experienced. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
not to put it like that, but you know, and they're, you know, it's the parental guardianship stuff.
Ugh.
It's thick.
Yeah.
It's tough. You know,
Well,
I've
and
been there
opposites
before and done
attract,
that.
right? Opposites
Yeah.
attract. So, like, if you find somebody, it's like fun when somebody has
Mm-hmm.
Down syndrome and they're like you or share
Yeah.
similar interests, but then that can also get annoying, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The person
And
that
some
I dated, he's very religious and I'm not. And I think that was part of the problem is that we didn't see eye to eye on the same thing.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
his sister is in charge of him. So that made it worse
Yeah.
because she was
Yeah.
like in the way of our relationship.
Oh,
Yeah, I've dated
yeah.
someone that wasn't their own legal guardian, and it didn't work out in the end. I'll just
Yeah.
put it like that. Yeah.
That is something that I've never thought of before. Like, and I'm sure that will come up for me as Stella's parent, but ooh, that's an interesting dynamic.
It
Yeah,
is.
and I think
Yeah.
like outside of the community, I need someone like that has a level head that's knows what they want, doesn't
Yeah.
beat around the bush, that's mature enough to, you know, when we have adult conversations, not make a joke out of it or, you
Yeah.
know,
Right.
I don't know.
So
I guess I'm
you
wired
both are
different
saying
that
no
way.
convention romances.
Yeah. I'm saying
Not
no to
necessarily, they're fun, but you know,
Yeah.
I'm saying no for convention 2026.
But who knows after that?
But if something happens, it happens. I'm like, cool.
yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine either way.
Okay, okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I didn't grow up going to camp or going to anything like this. And so I do know that it's a thing. Like sometimes people freak out and they're like, oh my gosh, like this is so awkward. And I'm like, but not really, because like, this can happen. Like I hear about it, like,
Anywhere.
camps. Camp is a big one.
Yeah.
Where people like find connection and they, develop a little romance or other things like people do. So I don't think Williams syndrome or the Williams syndrome convention is an exception to that by any means. I think this year, though, I heard that maybe we're going to have like more of an adult area, though.
Yeah, the lounge.
Have you heard about
Yeah.
this, Brennan? Okay, tell us
Yeah,
more.
I
it's
haven't,
just,
so tell me more.
it's just like a hangout spot for, the adults to, hang out and do fun things
Fun.
together.
I love
Um,
that.
Yeah, from what I've heard,
Which is great because like in Chicago, I know when, Stella was younger, she might have been like 12, 10, 12, and
Yeah.
everybody was together. And so
Yeah.
that was like, it's very hard when you have a person who may not be ready for that to see like a lot of
Right.
adults, doing
Yeah.
that. You had to explain like to Stella, like, it's okay, right? Like you guys are adults and you have,
Yeah.
this is like an appropriate time to do that. Let's see what Joel says. He says a hangout spot at the convention center. It will be geared for adults because they don't have a great lobby in Buffalo.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
So I think that'll be really fun, and I'm looking forward to that. Well, so Nicole, as we finish up here in this pod, it goes so fast. I want to make sure that we talk about anything else you wanted to talk about, Williams syndrome related or not.
I think everyone needs a dog.
Everyone needs. I agree.
Yeah.
I don't need a man right now. I need my dog. Like she's more lovable. She's more loyal. She won't make you feel bad about yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think there's something to having like a canine companion, absolutely, or a feline
Or a
companion.
cat. It could be whatever.
Could be a cat.
I'm not
Or
a
a
cat
fish or
person,
a
but
parrot or a lizard or something at least.
yeah, I agree.
Guinea pigs don't give the same type of love.
They're so cute though.
They do, but they poop a lot and they
Yes,
ask
they
to
do.
take from you. That's the thing. They don't give any
True.
love, they just take. So maybe I wouldn't suggest a guinea pig, but there could be lots of different animals out there. I love that. And I mean, I don't know if you struggle with any like anxiety or
I
something.
do. I
Oh,
do.
you do?
Yeah.
Do you find that having an animal helps you?
I find that Penny helps me a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, is there anybody else that you want to shout out?
My friend Matt, my bestie Matt, he's
Is-
going to be watching this, so I'm excited for him to watch it.
Good. Well, hello, Matt. It's great to meet you virtually, and we're excited. We're excited for convention, and we're excited for all the adult things. And
Yep.
I'm super excited
good.
Yeah.
to see
I'm
everyone
excited that you'll
again.
be there. Yeah, and I think we're going to have a live podcast taping.
We
so
are.
come
Yeah.
and we'll have to hang out.
I would love that.
Good. I'm excited for that. Okay, well, it was lovely meeting you. Thank
It's
you.
nice
for coming
meeting you.
on. Yesterday we learned we do this usually, but then somebody suggested a crouton, and I was like, that's yes. And
You've been listening to the Starry-Eyed Podcast, presented by the Williams Syndrome Association and sponsored by Innersense Organic Beauty. The show is hosted by Jennifer Keaton and Brendan Lemieux and produced by me, Joel Listman. All music by Tommy Barbarella and Mariella Elm. Got a question for the show? Email us at podcast@williams-syndrome.org. Video version of the podcast available on the Williams Syndrome Association channel on YouTube and on the Starry-Eyed Podcast page on Facebook. Audio version available wherever you get your podcast delights. So like and subscribe and help spread some Williams Syndrome awareness.